What up, Nugget Nation? Welcome back to the channel. So the Denver Nuggets close out the series, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games. Winning Game 5, 112-109. Wow, this was a very close game. I thought it was going to be a Nuggets blowout, but I got to give Timberwolves credit. They came out, played with a lot of heart. They were going to go down swinging. Definitely did that. But Nikola Jokic being clutch, when needed, ultimately prevails in this one. Man, him and Jamal Murray, though, they combined for 63 points. Murray, 35-point game. It's the type of Jamal Murray that we need. He's been awesome so far in the playoffs. I think that Game 4, not one of his best games. That Game 1, though, Game 2, great. Game 3, not too shabby. And then, yeah, the Game 4 wasn't that good. Makes up with it with the big Game 5. So, very positive right there. Jokic with his 8th career playoff triple-double. And, yeah, anywho, let's go into the stats here let's go quarter by quarter. So, the Nuggets start out this game almost as bad as you probably could have, being up 3-1. They just look flat, and the crowd was not really into it either. They really had to turn it up there in the second quarter, which they did. But yeah, no, they went down by as much as like 15 points. I remember watching it earlier. It was very frustrating. And I was like, don't do this. Do not blow this game and let Minnesota get even more confidence and have them force Game 6. I mean, that would have been really bad. But, you know, they turned it on there in the second. They actually started playing better there at the end of the first. I mean, they're down by like 15, cut it to 7. And then they outscored the Timberwolves 26-18 in the second. They had a 1-point lead at half. The Timberwolves, though, it was back and forth really that entire third period. And they outscored the Nuggets 30-29, and it was all tied up 77 apiece in that third. After the third period was over, the fourth, man, that was a high scoring for both teams. Not really any defense played. It was 32 points scored for Minnesota and 35 for Denver, which ultimately was the 3 points was the difference. They would win by 3. Yeah, towards the end, I see Bruce Brown had made a couple clutch free throws. Jokic made a shot to give them the lead. I know Ant tied it up. And then Jokic made a shot to give him the lead. And then he made another shot. It was a foul and one. And converted. I mean, at one point in the game, I mean, because the Timberwolves kind of were making the layups. They're trying to make threes, but they're missing. But they kind of made layups. And, you know, keeping them in it. There was one point where it was 109-111 Nuggets. Jokic gets fouled. And same thing as Game 4, just missing the clutch free throws. I mean, that could be a problem going on later in the playoffs. We definitely need him to make those free throws in those moments. And, yeah, so misses the first, but he makes the second. Makes it 112-109. The Timberwolves actually have one timeout. They're able to draw up a play. There was 2.7 on the clock when that ensued, which they got it to Anthony Edwards, and he missed the shot. He hit back iron, and that was it. That was game. So, yeah. Were those people out there saying Wolves in 7, huh? No, I'm just playing. I mean, I was confident all along that the Nuggets were going to get this done. Thankfully, got it done at home. I mean, Timberwolves gave them a really good fight for it, but you know, Nuggets played really well themselves towards the end. I mean, throughout the game, they were awful. I'm not gonna lie, but they did what they needed to do. They'll get a little bit of rest. They are going to take on the Phoenix Suns. That's going to be an insane series. So maybe we'll have a preview on that. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really been making playoff videos, but very happy that the Nuggets finally in the Nikola Jokic era get a 4-1 victory in a playoff series. It's normally every series they're in goes to 7. So pretty nice that they get a 5-game victory. Let's do team stats here before we wrap it up here. So field goal, Minnesota actually shot better than us. They were 50.6. Denver was only 40.0. 3-point percentage, Denver shot way better. They're 35.3, and then Minnesota's 24.2, which that's that home and road effect. You know, at home they were shooting a lot better from 3, and then at home on the road they were not very good. I mean, that's just home court's big. Total turnovers, Minnesota had 14, Denver had 12. Rebounds, Denver had 47, Minnesota had 40. Gobert and Cat fouled out in this game. A lot of foul trouble. I mean, the refs did not know how to blow the whistle correctly in this matchup of all the bigs. Like, they got in so much foul trouble. It was crazy. Like, I don't know, but I mean, AG, he'd get in foul trouble too because, you know, he's kind of got a little bit of a mismatch. I mean, Cat's bigger than him. Jokic, I mean, he did his thing. He took on both of them. He was still getting buckets, so he was incredible. Let's look at the box score real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. So, yeah, Jamal Murray, leading scorer, 35 points. He had 4 boards, 5 assists. Nikola Jokic, 8th career playoff triple-double, 28 points, 17 rebounds, 12 assists. But he shot awful. He was 8 for 29. That's the worst 28-point triple-double you could have. He was bad, but they still won, and he admitted that he was not good. Porter was 8, 10, and 0. Didn't really shoot the best. He made 2 threes, though. Gordon, 14, 6 and 2. 0 for 3 from 3. He was 4 for 9 from the field. Let's see the bench. You had Bruce Brown. He did his thing. 14 points. Jeff Green didn't score anything, and Christian Brown didn't. Or he scored 1 3. He shot a 3, made a 3. But you know, there for defense. Leading scorer for the Wolves was Edwards, obviously 29, 8 and 7. He's got a bright future. He missed all his threes though. He's 0 for 6, 13 for 27, taking a lot of their shots. Cat had 26 as well. So, Gobert 16, Walker 14, Conley 7. Out the bench, nobody really did anything for them except for Prince. He had 13. Everybody else had 2 points or less. So, there you go. Nuggets move on. Got a big series coming up with the Phoenix Suns. That's going to be exciting. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the vid. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. On that, stay safe, be good. Go Nugs.